Alright, hey there, ProxifyGaming crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, Kanji is finally a member on our team, and not only that, but we did get to show him the ropes of the TV world at this point in time, and there was some pretty funny moments that was happening around over there, with him wearing those disguise glasses, and him being the uptight person that he is, decided to just go and just throw those type of glasses into the abyss down below, and we're never going to be able to see those again, but maybe at some point down the road, I don't know if Teddy will probably go and hopefully try to search for those, or maybe we'll probably make another one or something, because we still got a few more other rescuers that we're still going to have to do within this game, because again, I believe somewhere around within September or something like that, things should hopefully kind of start dying down a little bit with some of the different rescues, but I don't know if it could probably be lasting all the way until December, so we'll have to see what that is going to be withholding out here within our time of the game that is showing up here for now. Now, for what's going to happen here at this point in time, we are going to have to move off into the Aya restaurant, since we just went and already did our harvesting so far at the beginning of this episode. Have to get now with the cabbage seeds here, so that we can at least somewhat pass that over to somebody that is going to be around within, I want to say, the Junes department store for that type of quest, because that can at least hopefully complete off with that type of way that we're going to have to do there. But yeah, so from the Aya restaurant, got to eat up the food, got ourselves with the courage at this point in time, and now we're just going to have to continue onwards with the actual main story that's going to happen. And while we are continuing throughout here in the main story, for right now, we are going to have to go and do not only with Persona 4 here, but we are going to be moving off into some more of the Twilight Princess at this point in time. And we're still going to have to continue onwards with more of the City in the Sky. We do have the double claw shot now, which that is awesome. Now we can actually go and do a whole bunch of other things that are going to happen within the City of the Sky, such as the Poe collecting, and not only that, with the heart piece collecting as well. And pretty excited for that. Now, since I am actually recording this video out on Tuesday, you guys should be able to hopefully go and see that there is a new part of the ukulele Let's Play that is going to be happening. Now, unfortunately, since I'm just almost about to be going and doing the live stream here, I can't really go out of my way to say exactly what is going to be happening for right now with the type of pages that we're going to be getting, but I know that so far within our way from the last episode is that we're just almost right about into the way of 90 pages at this point, so hopefully crossing our fingers that there's only going to maybe be about like 3 type of episodes left or something around there. Now that all just depends about how well that we go and do within the said for the last type of remaining pages, because we do need the total of the 100 pages. There is a little bit more than that, but that is something that I do want to make sure to go and do, so that when we get that 100 pages, we're off to the Ivory Tower and complete that off and move off into another direction from here. And now, while I was going and hanging out with my family for a little bit on one of the other past days that I was doing here in my real life, I believe my mom was telling me something is that she was wanting me to at least get myself a brand new vehicle at some point, and I'm not talking about like a new type of vehicle, like a 2024 type of vehicle for what's going on, because I think that that's going to be like a little bit too much money, but I have been kind of thinking about that as well too, and I have been thinking about getting myself a new car, and originally before, like the car that I'm driving right now is pretty reliable, and it's like from my mom's boyfriend's car, so it's a pretty nice driving car. Like I've been taking it out to college for like almost like the past, like I want to say at least like 3.5 years or so, and it's been a nice good type of leisurely ride and everything, but now it's starting to get to that point now where like it is getting like so much amount of like mileage right now, and like it is like a very type of like it's getting to that point where it is starting to get like super old. So what I'm gonna go and decide to do is that I'm going to go and hopefully for what my New Year's resolution for what 2025 is going to be, for when that does actually roll around for the new year, I do want to make sure that I'm going to save up for a new car, because I have been thinking about catching my eye on a Camaro SS type of car, and I've been thinking about getting that, and that's like a 2015 type of model. So I'm just gonna have to make sure that like throughout the rest of these months and everything, after once I'm like kind of said and done with like how my college is gonna be, because I still have to pay off for my college first of all, since I am recording this in the midway of what summer is all about right now, because my school doesn't really start yet until like around somewhere in the fall, so kind of have to wait until that happens. I have to get myself registered and everything around by August, so I can't really go and get myself a car right away just yet. Oh, and I just totally forgot. But originally before that, within the actual video that you guys are going to be seeing with Twilight Princess, technically this episode of Persona 4 wasn't really supposed to be intertwined with each other for today, because this video was actually supposed to be happening on the next other following day. But what has happened is that originally before is that I was going to try and plan out on a video between me and Kevin to go and do a another one of those co-op episodes of the Epic Mickey series that we're doing. If you guys haven't went and checked out with episode 1, recommend you guys go in and check it out on that. Unfortunately, within the first episode, there is no type of co-op at this point in time, because I totally forgot about how the multiplayer works within the game. But I think in the second episode, we'll make sure that there is going to be multiplayer for our time of the Power 2, and we can at least go and see what that is going to be happening from there. But during the time of us, with me and Kevin having to go and try to set with this video within our time, for some reason, I was getting some sort of weird static type of sound effect that was going on, and I don't think I've ever heard this before from my Xbox 360 at all. I don't know if I ever went and brought this up before when I was getting my Xbox 360 Slim the last time, but for some reason, I don't know, but trying to play through the game and having whatever the type of sound card that was happening within the actual system itself, it was like creating some sort of weird static sound, and I didn't realize on how exactly they were supposed to like kind of change that out, and I didn't realize that you had to go into your system and then go into the audio, and then you could kind of fiddle around with like the different sound cards that are there. And unfortunately, I couldn't really go and do a video because of that said issue. And I went back and I tried like my Nintendo Switch to see if that was creating that type of static sound or anything, but that did not actually happen at all. Like my Nintendo Switch is still running fine. My Asus capture card is still running fine. Like as you guys see it right now, like I'm actually playing this off of my Asus capture card, so everything is okay. It's just that for whatever reason, the sound card that was on the Xbox 360 had a whole other different type of other type of device that was in it, and I had to just do some switching, and finally now the sound is actually 10 times better at this point, so that hopefully the next time that I go and do my recording, that's going to happen for tomorrow's video, that's going to happen, you guys should at least be seeing Epic Mickey for the Power 2 for episode 2. That should be able to go and continue onwards from there, and hopefully, crossing our fingers and everything of that type of nature, we should at least be somewhat set for that.
I'm still 15 and all.
So, yeah, so here is the part right now where we're encountering out with Kanji again, and he's kind of already eavesdropping on the situation right here, because, like, we're kind of talking about motorcycles and everything, and how Yusuke kind of wants to try to get the girls, and how we're going to be able to go and see how we can kind of, like, get this type of spontaneous relationship with all these type of females that are out here at the school, and it seems like the best type of way to go and do something like that is to get motorcycle licenses, and, it seems like currently right now we can't get ourselves like a full-on type of actual street bike at this point in time for a motorcycle, but I think we can only go after just for the scooters at this point. But at least we'll still get the license either way here in this time of this episode.
Taking a girl on a bike, you gotta be seating too, man. That ain't allowed on a scooter.
So yeah, so now Kanji's kind of bringing up some stuff right now. But what the weird thing is about with Kanji is that like we kind of assume that like since he is like a part of a biker gang, right? You would probably assume that he actually has his own motorcycle, but it seems like he doesn't actually have his own motorcycle because he's basically under the age of 15 at this point in time. So doesn't seem like he can actually go and do it like right away.
It doesn't matter if it's only a scooter. Some kind of motorcycle is just the ticket for us.
Well, sometimes that is the proper way. I don't know.
We can get a bigger motorcycle.
Normally, for me personally, is that I haven't really been in the dating game for like a really long time. Like I haven't been in the dating game since like probably since like 2010, 2011. I haven't been in the dating game for that long.
about this.
But for me and my knowledge is that I wouldn't really know exactly on what type of ways of how people in 2024 can go and do other type of relationships or anything of that type of nature. I'm not really the guy to go and say anything about all that, but for me right now, I'm still trying to find myself a girlfriend as well, because I know that like I'm just getting to that age right now where it is kind of like a little bit hard for me to go and do some stuff. But hey, you know what? It's totally fine. It's always good to be single, you know? Always get to go and kind of chillax and kind of do your own type of thing without having anybody else to try to annoy you or anything. I'm just kidding. It's always good to always have a second person.
That's how a perv would react.
What did you say? Fine, then I'm in too. Get ready for Kanji Tatsumi to show his man.
I already told you, you can't. Anyway, don't tell
Yeah, because I think it's only just between me and you, Scan. I think that's all that we're going to be going and doing right now. Kaji just wanted to just kind of just show up and just join in the whole conversation anyways, right?
Got it. Not you. I don't even know your uncle.
Yeah, because it was only just a conversation between what was going on here with our uncle. Not with Kaji's uncle. We don't even know who he is. We just only know about with his mom, and I think not even his dad. Well, I think just the mom, I think, right? Because she's the one that works at the textile factory and stuff.
Man, somewhere out there, the best days of our youth are ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Alright, well, let's just go and move off into the next part here, shall we? Alright, well, there's nothing really going on out here for today, but the one thing that we do want to go and take care of one thing off our backs, and that is going to be heading all the way over here to the shrine. Now, if you guys do recall, we have went and complete out with one of the Emma quests before. We haven't really met up with the good old Emma Fox out here, but we're going to go and meet up with her once again, so let's go and see what is going on from here. So it seems like we got ourselves with another quest that we're going to have to go and do. So let's go and accept out with this quest here for now. And hopefully get to see what we can go and do within that said type of quest there. But off back over here to the Dojima residence. And now just as a reminder, if you ever decide to go back here to the actual house, it will jump you right on into the actual said evening of what is going on within the game. So we already got to see that Adachi is already within our way. Now, I know that if you guys remember before, when we were going through the conversations with Adachi with our time, is that we did want him to actually at least somewhat show up here into the time of having dinner one of these type of days. It seems like that's what's going to happen right now. But now this is our perfect opportunity since we actually have that Dojima is actually going to be showing up. Now we can go and finally tell him about us having to go and try to get up with those motorcycle licenses. So hopefully everything should at least go according to plan, right?
Really proud of her daddy. Did my joke slip away?
Oh my god, this guy and this eel puns, like, just calm it down, man.
Yes, sir. Nanako-chan's such a good girl, though. She went straight to do her homework once her plate was clean. It's not every day you get to eat eel. You'd think she would have spent some more time savoring it.
You think that because you slack off too much. You should follow her example.
I just feel so sorry for Adachi, man. You know, like, for, like, the past, like, couple of videos, you know, having Dojima around with having Adachi, or, you guys just, like, picks on him way too much.
A motorcycle? You mean a scooter? Oh, that's right. Kids your age can ride those. I don't know, though.
Come on, don't be a
Dojima is always kind of like that guy that's always like the stern parent out here, because like he's always afraid about what's gonna happen.
Trains don't run that often, and walking around everywhere is pretty inconvenient, isn't it?
But yeah, you know what? It's been always a hassle.
Right? It's criminal.
You say that, but...
That reminds me, I remember you telling me something once, Dojima-san, about some of the...
Well, I can kind of remember some of the things that my dad used to do when he used to ride his motorcycle.
Think before you talk.
Yeah, a long time ago, back in the day of when I was really, really, really young, I remember my dad, he used to have like a motorcycle for like the time being, and I still remember, I actually still have like one of my pictures that I was actually sitting on top of the bike when I was like 1 or 2 years old. But like that was pretty like I don't really know like too much about within the actual said motorcycle, but I know that my dad has like told stories about it. But unfortunately, he kind of had to like sell the bike afterwards because like he was having to go and use it. So like I believe to like go and sell it for like shingles of our house. I think before. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think one of my dad's friends used to do like shingle repair work and stuff, and he had to do like some sort of like barter trade or something because like they were like good friends with each other. So he had to go and give away his bike for that. It's a really nice bike too. I think it's like a Honda CB something.
But allowing you to get one is another thing. Don't give me that face. I know you're serious about this. First, you need a license. We can talk about this again when you have one. Well then, sorry to dump this on you, but I need you to look after the house.
All right. Well, if you wants us to go and look over the house, we'll go and do that while we're here. We're pretty much grown up as it is.
Yo, it's me. How did it go with your uncle? I've been on the edge of my seat.
Well, it seems like it's been going pretty well so far. He said that he was already down for us to get the motorcycle license right away, so it seems like we're already set with that.
Let's make sure we both pass together.
So it looks like we already got our date already planned out for tomorrow, so we don't have to go and do any type of discussions or anything of that type of nature right away with social linking. So we could just go and just do the license right here during the time of June 9th right now. Now, mind you guys, I don't know if I already went and said this before, but I'll just say it as it again for like a reminder. During the time of around when August starts happening, I will still be continuing onwards with more of Persona 4 Golden. Even though that I want to say that during around in the August like type of month that's going to happen, I know that most of the series are going to like somewhat kind of start fading away at some point because we are getting very much close to finishing off with Final Fantasy X, and we're starting to get ourselves very much closer to finishing off with Twilight Princess right now currently. All that we really do have left at that point is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Persona 4 Golden, and I think by the time that Paper Mario Thousand Year Door will be somewhat be done, hopefully around within August, all that we'll really have left is Persona 4 Golden as the daily solo recording, and that will still continue onwards until we go and finish off within this said game, because we still got it all the way up until like around, I think like September or somewhere around there. So we have to make sure that we try to at least do everything as best as we can throughout all the way up into that part. Because there's like a whole bunch of other different months afterwards as well too, but I think that's more so of like post-game stuff that you can actually go and take care of the missing things that you've like haven't really got yourself out of the way out and do right away yet.
I can't say no now that you've gotten your license.
Well, he was actually super shocked that we went and got it right away, but hey, you know what?
Yes, you got the okay. I need to head home and read through the catalog. Well, see you tomorrow.
Off goes Yusuke to go and check around for his own scooter to see what he wants. But we're going to be seeing what our scooter is going to be, because it seems like Adachi's already been filling it up so far.
Adachi.
I just finished filling it up.
And just like that, here it is. There's the bike.
Sorry for dragging you into this. This is my scooter. I had it fixed at the shop. It may be old, but
Well, hopefully it's not going to break down on us or anything.
I wasn't expecting to hand it over today, too. I'm letting you have it.
Well, you know what? I don't really know exactly which type of text dialogue that we can go and use, but I think we're going to go and just say thank you. I think that's the much better idea for it.
Make sure you take good care of it.
You're always so strict at the station, but you're a cool dad inside.
Shut up, Adachi.
You always yell at me. Still.
Dojima can't even say anything nice to Adachi.
Like that. Who knows when that suspicious guy will show up again? Hasn't he been using
Some more clues about this suspicious person, huh? So it seems like for some reason there's somebody out here that's been taking pictures and trying to find out who exactly is going to be the next victim, huh? So now we got interview dates. Now we got picture taking dude that's out here. Who the heck is this guy? We still really don't know anything still.
I took the test behind my parents' back. When my dad caught me riding a scooter later on, he gave me a good thrashing.
All right. Well, you know what? I think we're almost about to be getting ourselves into the end of this episode for today. So thank you guys so much for watching everything that's been going on out here so far in Persona 4 Golden. For the next video, we'll be continuing onwards with some of the other things that are going to happen throughout this game. And also as well, hope you guys do go and check out all the Twilight Princess series as well, since we are going to have to continue onwards with more of our stuff that is happening right now in the City of the Sky. And of course, peace!